Welcome back to Wargaming Luke and another Warcry 2nd edition match play battle report. Today I'm taking the Chaos Untamed Beasts for the first time, and Al is back joining me with some Soulblight Gravelords. Quick special thank you to our sponsors, Board & Brum. You can shop over there for all your wargaming needs, from Games Workshop to Atomic Mass Games and many other companies. And look into their events that they have on pretty much every weekend. Thanks to those guys, and you can go and check out the link to their store in the description below this video. Today's scenario will be the next from the 2nd edition core book, Reaper. This scenario is very simple. The warband that kills the most points worth of enemy models in a turn wins the game. This is called a blood tally, where you total up the points each round and reset for the next one. The player who wins the round gets a victory point. After 4 battle rounds, whoever has the most victory points wins. Deployment and battle groups are marked on the map in red and blue. I won priority for Untamed Beasts and chose blue deployment to drop first and Soulblight to drop in red. Let's go over and check out the warbands for this game. Alright, so the Untamed Beast list for me today, I want to say first if not second time ever playing these guys. I feel like I did play them during our Gorkamorka campaign actually, because weren't they the main baddies, Crom?
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, I think I played them before. So if you guys haven't checked that out, you can go to our channel page actually and check out the Gorkamorka campaign. It's the first ever and probably, I think, mainly only ever campaign we've properly done on the channel. We've got more to come. But yeah, the Untamed Beasts. First time maybe in a match play game, so it should be interesting. And first time in the new edition. So Heart Eater, the leader there, hero and leader and only hero in the warband, is going to be my leader hero option. 2 Rocktusk Prowlers, increase in points, but still worth taking the 2 in my opinion. Very good, always quick, killy, can't complain at all with them. 3 Plains Runners, taking up the minion slots for this. I just prefer them over the Prey Takers personally as an option. Just to give those numbers as well. Then we have, accompanying the Rocktusk Prowlers, the Beast Speaker, who's capable of whipping them into shape and giving an extra attack. So look forward to seeing how that can work. And then we have the First Fang, who has his harpoon, of course, can pull models around the map. Always nice and handy to use that, especially actually with the new impact rules. Could be more chance of him causing damage with that ability as well, by pulling people off of things. So we'll wait and see how that works out, but that is my Untamed Beast list for today. Let's go and check out the Soulblight. So Al, for the Soulblight Gravelords today for you, probably second or third time playing these for you. Looks like an interesting list to me. I'm surprised you managed to fit that much in actually. That's quite strong for what I thought you might be able to get in, so that looks really cool.
It's exactly 1,000 points.
Okay, so mine's 995, so it should be pretty even out. But you've definitely got me on numbers, so start in the middle maybe with the heroes.
Yeah, I have a Vampire Lord and a
He's going to be your leader, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
And a Necromancer hero.
Okay. Skellies?
Yeah, the Graveguard with Great White Blade, which is the one with the helmet.
Nice.
And then we've just got a couple of Skellies with spears and shields, and a couple of Skeleton Warriors with ancient blades, and the 3 Virkos Bloodborne accompanying the Vampire Lord.
Nice. So you've got a good nice mix in there. You've got some killy models, and you've also got like some glass cannons, and then you've also got some stuff that's a bit more survivable
and resurrectable as well.
Indeed. All right, loving it. Nice list. So let's see how the game goes then. I suppose it's all about killing. All right, so we are all deployed and ready to go. We have, in my dagger, I chose to go blue after winning priority. We have my leader in with 2 Plains Runners. We have the Beast Speaker with the 2 Rocktusk Prowlers. Just makes sense that they're there. Over on your side, Al, dagger for you. We've got a Graveguard and 2 Skelly Warriors. Both the Ancient Blades, I think. And then in the shield for you is pretty strong. You got 2 of the Virkos Bloodborne and Vampire Lord leader. When you got a Virkos, in the dagger as well, who deployed up top here. Because they're pretty quick and they kind of ignore stuff with like a fly for a double, essentially. Then battle round 2 onwards, reserves drop in. Hammers on either side for me. We've got the Fang and a Plains Runner. And on your side, Al, the rest of your Skelly Warriors 2 with spears, 1 with an ancient blade, and the necromancer, ready to come in and bring stuff back and annoy me. So let's go into an initiative roll-off for battle round 1 and see where we're going to go. Let's do the Untamed Beasts, see what they get. They're getting a double 3 and 4 singles, wow. So they're probably going to get initiative there, but we'll wait and see what L rolls. That's mine. Over for the Soulblight, it's a triple 2, double 1 and a single. Not bad for the first round. Not high value, but doesn't matter a lot of the time for a quad. So we'll see where that goes. We've both got 1 wild dice. I'm going to definitely have initiative either way here. 2 doubles. For my choice, double 3, double 6, 3 singles to keep initiative. And then it was just obvious for you there, Al, really. Quad 2, and you've got a double. So it'll be initiative to the Untamed Beasts, battle round 1 here. Let's get into this. So we're going to go with a Roctus Prowler at the front here. And we're going to go use a double first, a double 3, to do Savage Fury with the Untamed Beasts abilities. Move +1 and get +1 attack to the next attack action for a double. 9 gets me within 1 of the Vampire Lord leader, down right in there. And then my next attack action gets +1 attack. 5 attacks now. Toughness 5 there on the Vampire Lord, so I need 5s, but it's 2/5 damage. And 5 damage, I'll take it. So strength 4, toughness 4, into my Roctus Prowler. Your Vampire Lord's going to go and hit me back. I can't react, so go for it. 4s. Oh, that's bad. Ouch. Boy, do I wish I had counter. Would have been 7 damage. Go for it again then, I guess. And that's better than it was. So 4 damage. Are you going to rampage with him or save it for somebody else? You're going to save the rampage.
Because he's flunking his rolls.
He is. He's let you down. So 4 damage to the Roctus Prowler. You ain't going to kill him with the next one if you rampage, are you really? So might as well save it. So 4 damage on the Roctus. I'm going to go with my Heart Eater leader, who is would normally move 5 and can't quite get in range of the Vampire Lord. So instead, I'm going to spend a double once again on that same ability to give me +1 move, +1 attack, which does give me enough movement to then get within 1 of the Vampire Lord leader, and now gives me 6 attacks, strength 5 for the next attack. And now with the Heart Eater, 6 attacks with the boost, strength 5, your toughness 5, so 4s this time. I get 3 including a crit, that's nasty. So that's going to be probably pretty good. That is another 9 damage to the Vampire Lord. So he's got 11 health left, the Vampire Lord. I'm starting to make a bit of a dent. Let's move on though to the Soulblight, see what they want to do. Hit back.
There's no point in her jumping on him because she's not going to finish him.
No, definitely not.
I'm probably not going to finish Kitty, but
it's a good chance though.
There's a possibility, so that's what I'm going to do.
So rampage,
yeah,
quad 2, rampage, extra move, charge in, 3 attacks if you need them now, which is pretty nice, and they're not anything to shy away at either. These Vehicos. So you're looking for crits really. It's 1/5 damage on 4s. You get 2 damage, and again you get 2 more lots of this. Looking for crits really. Get a crit and a hit. That's not bad. That's better than average. So you've got another 6 damage there. He's got 8 health left. Last attack here. 2 crits would kill him.
Or a crit and 3 hits.
Probably, yeah. Oh, he was getting there. But you did cause another 6, so he's got 2 health left. Which is doable this round, though, now. What we'll do, we'll move in another Roctus Prowler. He's just going to double move, really. And Beast Speaker's fallen all over the place now. So we're going to go, we'll ignore the Beast Speaker for now. I'm just going to jump him into that gap. Right there, I think. Just block off those, at least the Skellies from running in. So, another Vehicos for you, Al?
Yeah, he's going to cowabunga. Or she?
Yeah.
He's going to cowabunga down and engage.
And yeah, getting into there, within an inch of the one that's kind of only got 2 health left. See what you can do, you need 4s. Crit does it, just about. Down goes the Prowler, so he does save the other Vehicos and Skellies from having to go for him now. And at the moment, you are winning the blood tally for this round. Let's go with the Beast Speaker. We're going to move 5 to get down to the edge of the ruin building there, and then be within 3 to then hit the Virkos, which should be bang on, hopefully. Yeah, with my pre-measurement, so there we go. We'll get a whip attack in. Strength 4, I only need 3s on 4 attacks, but it does 1/3 damage. Oh, wow, that's good. So 3 damage plus 3, 6 damage. Not bad at all from the Beast Speaker.
Like that.
Okay, so you're going to move a Graveguard up,
Yep.
get within 1, and get an attack in on my Roctus Prowler. Unfortunately, I've probably left myself a bit open there to them. I'm just trying to block the way, really. But off you go. 3 attacks,
Strength 5.
5, so you need 3s. These are quite strong, but they're just slow. Go for it. Oh, only 2 hits though, so not bad.
2/4 damage.
So 4 damage in the end then. Back over to me, I'm going to start getting in with some Plains Runners. I'm just going to move this one, tuck him in with the Virkos within 1, get an attack off. 3 attacks, strength 3, so 4's needed. Oh, complete flunk. Another warrior for you, able to squeeze in and get an attack off. This isn't a Graveguard though, so they're not as good.
No.
Just an Ancient Blade. So you need 5s on this one, 3 attacks. Oh no, of course you did. Hitting a crit, so
Yeah,
4?
1/3 damage, so 4.
Wow, he did the same as the Graveguard. 8 damage on the Roctus Prowler, he's got 12 left. Plains Runner here, again, going to run in, get within 1 and hit the Virkos for 3 attacks on 4s. Hopefully we get some hits this time. 1 hit, it's better than before, but pretty tragic. So another damage. So also just impact damage for when you jumped off of here with your Virkos, we forgot to do it. So on a 1 or a 2 or 3, so you're fine. On a 6 with the other Virkos.
Yeah,
So we've already measured. She can either go climb down and go into the Heart Eater, or go jump down and go into the Plains Runner around the back.
I think I'm gonna jump because that way next turn
Tuck yourself in there.
he'll have to move to attack me.
Yeah.
Which might save me a bit of...
I mean, he's in with a Vampire Lord anyway. That's his target, but you can go for weaker stuff. So then you've got, I think you said 4 attacks maybe, and this will be on 3s. Impact damage again first because you jumped off, and you're fine again. Wow, these Virkos, born to fly. But now you're going into the Plains Runner with some attacks.
Yeah.
This will be on 3s. And hitting a crit, not bad. So there you go, 6 damage on my Plains Runner, which softens them up nicely, ready for next battle round. And then you just got the Skelly Warrior to push up. So you're going to go under the boardwalk, because you're small enough, and lock in my Rock Tusk around the other side with a double move. Surrounding him, poor Rock Tusk. Let's move on then, I suppose, to the second battle round, and battle reserves will be coming in, reserve groups, but also let's do initiative roll-off, I suppose, and clear up. And also victory points for kills this round. The only one that went down was my Roctus Prowler, so on points value, Al gains a VP for winning kills this round. It resets, and in the next battle round, whoever kills the most points value will get a point for that one. So moving on to the roll-off for battle round 2, let's start with the Untamed Beasts and their initiative roll. See what we can get here. And I'm getting, oh wow, double 2, and again, getting a massive initiative roll. Not necessarily what I want, but then again, initiative this round is a big deal. So, and I've got a wild dice to use yet. I'll get, for the Soulblights, 4 singles as well. Yeah, double 4 and 4 singles. So we're tied for a roll-off for priority. I only get a 2 and a 4 for the Soulblight. So you've got it at the moment, Al, but you need to put forward your wild dice first. So with wild dice, Al, you confirmed your initiative by adding a single with yours, and I thought, well, I can't get initiative anymore, so I'll make a second double out of my singles with mine, and we go into dropping reserves for battle round 2, and it's going to be the Soulblight dropping in first. So reserves have all dropped in, and we've got the Necromancer dropping in there with 3 Skelly Warriors. Over on my side, the Fang with his Harpoon and a Plains Runner. Going into battle round 2, it's Soulblight with the initiative. So Vampire Lord straight away for you, using the initiative to disengage. You're going to make a run away for it. Going to make a break for it. He's wimping out of the fight. Hero on hero. I had the upper hand on him, so I don't blame him somewhat. But he has got fly as well, so he can just kind of fly over the spikes and get away. So we're going to go with the Roctus Prowler. We're going to use an Onslaught for a double 2. and he's going to try and get rid of some stuff before he goes down. So this is now going to be on 5 attacks with the Onslaught.
So -1 to damage to a minimum of 1.
Into your Grave Guard because you're using Unyielding Flesh, was it?
Unfeeling flesh.
Okay, so you reduce all hits
no
by
flesh,
1
but-
damage, don't you? Which does matter with the Roctus Prowler because it's 2/5 damage. So let's see what I get. Onslaught for 5 attacks. That's looking quite good. Yeah, 2 crits in there, wow. So I'm on 3s because you're only toughness 3 with the Grave Guard. But is that count crits as well for damage reduction?
Yeah.
So it's going to be -3 damage overall, basically. So that caused 9 damage. You reduced it 12 to 3 by 3 damage because of each hit I got there. So it did actually help quite a lot there because it kept you alive and it forces another attack. So are you going to do something else, like counter maybe this time?
Counter this time.
So 5 attacks again into the Grave Guard. I don't really want to fail any here on 3s. So I failed 2, 1's a 1. So I take 3 damage and you die, basically. On 11 damage now on the Rock Tusk, but he took out the Grave Guard, which will go towards the blood tally for me this round. Let's go back over to the Soulblight and see what they can do in return. So you're going to attack my Plains Runner here with the injured Virkos. I'm going to counter, because it just makes sense. Okay. Anything you miss here will cause damage. You got 4 attacks on 3s. Can you strength 4?
Yeah.
Go for it. Ooh, that's helped me out a bunch. Okay. So that's the risk, I suppose, with lots of attacks. So you've just taken... She only causes 1 damage on a hit, and you only got 1 hit. So I'm on 7 damage. I've got 1 health left. And this is where I knew counter would be a big deal in this new edition. Because you've taken 5 from that last counter. I've got 1 action left on my Plains Runner as well. You've only got 3 health left. If you counter here... If you attack me here, he's going to counter again. You might just kill each other with the same attack. There's nowhere for her to run, so like you say, you might as well go down fighting. Same one, yeah? So I shall also counter. She lives on 1 and kills him. That's probably one of the best outcomes you could have, really. What a tense fight that was. A really good show of the new counter for reactions, I think.
I think that was the most savage reaction
showcase we've seen.
That I've seen.
Yeah. The Heart Eater is going to go for me, and we're going to use a move just to tie up these 2 in the middle. So I'll be within 1 of both. And we'll attack the injured one first, of course, because if I take her out, I can use a double for my leader ability, all-out attack to get a free attack or move action. So we'll do the attack first. I literally need 1 damage here, and I'm on 5 attacks, I think, 3s. Easy peasy, she goes down. So that goes towards the blood count for this turn. Use the 5/5 for all-out attack to get a free attack action into the other Virkos. And I've also tied her in, which is nice, on 3s. Oh, that's pretty poor. No crits in there. Not bad, though. Still 3 hits. And that will be 6 damage into the Virkos Bloodbound. So you're going to move through with the Virkos and then attack the Rock Tusk.
I'm going to be locked in with him.
Both. But attack the Rock
But
Tusk.
attack the rock.
4 attacks on 4s. Strength 4, toughness 4. So you're going to onslaught up to 5 dice. Looking for them crits, really, because otherwise it's only 1 damage. 4's needed. You got a crit in there. And you also have 3 hits. So I think you might have done it. He's only got 1 health left. The Virkos nearly did it on her own. So the Skelly Warriors that are in there should be able to finish him later in the turn. Back over to me, though. Yeah, Beast Speaker is going to attack the Skelly Warrior underneath this here. So you're going to get cover, which means that you will be up to toughness 5 with the shield. So I'm going to be on now 4 attacks, I believe, with the whip and strength 4. So I need 5s here. See what we can do. Get a crit for 3 damage. That's a good start. And same again. And that one's cocked. Okay, so nothing from the second roll, so just the 3 damage.
Just got wounded, I guess. I'll have a whack at that.
Gonna go with the Skelly Warrior, yeah?
Yeah.
See what you can do to the Roctus, see if you can finish him off. 3 attacks on 5s on my Roctus Prowler, see if you can actually finish him off. 1 5 up and do it. Yep, that just does enough, just the job. And then you got an action left as well with the Skelly Warrior. So the Skelly Warrior here has then moved across and locked in the Heart Eater ready for next turn. Over to me again, the Beast Speaker's been, so it's just the Plains Runner for me. who's going to go and move 5. Let's see if we can actually get in this turn. 3 to the other side of the tree, and 2 won't quite do it. But I'll push myself around, ready for next turn, to there. So your Virkos Bloodbound here, into my Heart Eater leader. Yep. So how many? It's strength 4, so you need 4s, I believe, into my leader. Yep.
Yeah.
1/5 damage. See what you can do. I can't react. 2 for 2 damage. And again, looking for the crits. Oh, that's good. So that made up for it a bit. So that's now up to 9 damage altogether. So we're going to go with the Fang and move him up 4, just the other side of the quarter line there to there. And then he's going to throw 8, his Harpoon, into the Vampire Lord. 2 shots on 5s here. It's strength 5, but your toughness goes up to 6 because of the cover. So let's see what we can do. A crit will do it. And that will cause 5 damage.
Ow!
Ow. So the Vampire Lord's only on 6 left now. I'll take that. Not a bad Harpoon throw.
Charge.
Charge in the Skelly Warrior.
Skelly.
Just get another hit in. 3 attacks on 5s. You're only a Skelly Warrior.
Yep. Just a little bony boy.
But they've done big things for you so far this game. And again, they show up. 3 damage. And he's got 8 health left now, the Heart Eater. Not too good for him. Not looking great for him next turn. However, I think I'm still going to shut down possibly points for this round. It's close though, on kills. But let's go back over to my last one, which is going to be the Plains Runner. Who's going to go 5 to just around the other side of the Harpoon. And another 5 to tie in the Virkos there, the damaged Virkos for next round. And now pretty much just moving up for the rest of your stuff on this side.
Might as well move up.
Double moves for the Skelly Warrior. Is the Necromancer going to go now? So you're going to double move up to the edge of the building there with the Necromancer, and then are you going to shoot?
Shoot, yeah.
Is it going to be the Beast Speaker?
I think he's my only target, isn't he?
Yeah, I think you've only got 7 range.
Yeah.
So into the Beast Speaker then. So you need 5s on yours?
Good damage if I get it though.
Yeah, it always is with magic. No, doesn't quite pull it off. But you have moved out the way for the other Skelly Warriors to just push up 6, double move, and then that'll be round because I have been with everything. Wow, so to my surprise, the Rock Tusk Prowlers are now actually worth enough for you to have gained the points. You killed a Rock Tusk and a Plains Runner for 250 points, and I think yours came to just below 200 else, so I killed a Virkos and your Graveguard with Whiteblade. So, to my surprise, you do go up to 2 VP to my 0 this round, Al. If you win the 3rd battle round, that's going to decide the game. So, we'll see how we go, but I think if I die quick again this next round, it's going to be over for the Untamed Beasts, sadly. Let's go into battle round 3 roll-off, Untamed Beasts, and we'll do a clean-up as well. Getting a double 6, I could do with a Rampage, really, but nothing there. 2 doubles and 2 singles. Over to Soulblight, they're getting a double 2 and 4 singles towards initiative, which could be big, actually. Get rid of the Heart Eater before he gets rid of you, for sure, because I cannot steal initiative there. I think this could end up being game pretty early on in this round for the if you roll well enough for the Untamed Beasts. So with Wild Dice, Al, you're going to make a 2-2 rather than risking making another double. And there's probably no point in banking. I think it's going to end here.
I know what you like. If I give you a chance to roll for initiative, you will.
Well, in this sort of situation, yeah. So that puts me out of initiative. So 666 for me, maybe a Harpoon snag might be useful. So we'll clean up from last round, and we'll do the Untamed Beasts. I've got a lot to do here without initiative, so it's going into battle round 3, Soulblight initiative. So Vampire Lord,
see what happens.
The leader, going to fly over with 5 movement. You can just about slot in there next to the Virkos, tie in the Heart Eater, see if you can take him out with your attack, I suppose. So for the first time in the new edition, I'm going to use Brute Resilience for the Untamed Beasts in return and go down to 1 action left, which means your hits get reduced by damage by 1.
Basically, it reduces my damage track from 2.6 to 1.5. Yeah,
so helps out quite a lot because I've got 8 points left of health. So see what you can get. You need 4s. That's going to be 3 plus 5. 8 damage is perfect. Didn't quite help him. It was so tight as well. I really nearly actually saved him, but not to be. And counter wouldn't have worked at all there. Way above average, but it did the job. Go for it. So you're going to Inspire and Present Cell. That was the plan. 2/2.
Yeah.
With Vampire Lord. Who are you going to activate?
This one, because he's
in with the Planesrunner already. Yeah. Nice, makes sense. So 2 loads of attacks, maybe only 1 if you get a couple of crits. Crit and 3 hits would do it. 4 attacks on 3s. Not so good, only 2 damage. So I've got 6 left. You need a hit and a crit to do it, or... Yeah, that'll do it. Just about. But well worth the Inspire and Presence there, I think. To be honest, because that's put me down to 3 models left. Not many options, sadly. So I'll go with somebody now and just see how we go. But it's not looking amazing, unfortunately. So we're going to go here, and all my hopes rest on him now, really. My Harpooner, the Fang, 6/6 to do a Harpoon snag. Which means I get a range 8 attack into the Vampire Lord. Bonus attack action, and I get to pull you 6 inches for the value on the triple towards me, so that you'll end in melee range of me. And I also get damage here from the attack if I can pull it off. No, I missed because I needed 5s, but it does pull you 6 inches directly into me here, which means I can now melee you instead of the worst attack at range. So the Vampire Lord's going to get attacked now. 3 attacks on no reacting for you, obviously, because you've already been. Mm-hmm. So it's going to be on 4s, Strength 5, Toughness 5, 2/4 damage. That's 4 damage. He's on 2 health left. I needed to injure him really with the harpoon throw. So I'm going to call game there. It's too hard for me to come back at this point, I think. I needed to outright kill the Vampire Lord there, I reckon, with the harpoon. Couldn't pull it off quite. The problem is, Al's next to go. Virkos here can charge the Planesrunner. Maybe finish him, but if not, he's still tied in. He can't go for the Vampire Lord and finish him off. The only one who could is the Beast Speaker to move 4 or 5, be within 3 to finish the Vampire Lord, which isn't inevitable either. Yeah, and then the Planesrunner would come in, would get killed for sure by the rest of the Skellies, so...
You did nothing.
yeah, he was too late coming in. I don't think he needed to, Al, to be honest. That's the only thing I would say. But yeah, I mean, that was a rough game for the Untamed Beasts. I didn't really know how differently to play that either. The Rock Tusks are very attacky. You want them to run in straight away, really. But it also kind of fed you the points, really.
Before we started, I said I'm calling this for the Untamed before we start.
I think the Soulblight are a bit tougher than you think, really, for sure. You didn't even need to respawn things either. The Virkos were very good, yeah. They're quick. They're just... My damage reduction doesn't work on them because they're 1 damage anyway, and they've just got a good number of attacks. You can always pretty much guarantee they get in with somebody and get an attack off, which is nice, especially with a Rampage. They definitely worked this game for you. The Vampire Lord, I thought, did bits as well. He eventually worked out. He's tough. He's really tough. He's toughness 5, and if he's in cover, he's toughness 6. I think you've definitely got to have a Lord in there for any list for me. Unless you're literally going to go 2 Necromancers and a ton of Undead, which is a possible list. More of a Legions and a Gash list.
The Skelly Boys did some work more than I expected, though, but I think that was more lucky rolls, really.
There were some nice crits in there, but that's what Minions are there for. They're there to just surround things and finish them off and get those few extra damage, which they did nicely. And I was always worried about going for the Skellies because I knew you could just bring them back. And they were way tougher than I thought they'd be as well. The Rock Tusks did not do enough for me this game at all, really. Way more glass cannons than I thought they'd be in that situation. Maybe I could have put them on the flanks better, so like not have run them into a position where tons of Skellies could swarm them, I suppose. Like maybe putting him here straight off the bat, not a good decision. Maybe I should have run him this side more. I don't know, but I just think I underestimated how much movement the Virkos could use to get around things anyway, so blocking off didn't really help in that situation. But was a very tactical game, and Al played it well. It meant that they crushed the Untamed Beasts before they could even get going, really. Making sure that you targeted the Rock Tusks, because from playing them anyway, they're good.
I play a lot of Untamed Beasts, and I know what they're like. I was like, yeah, you kitties are going down.
But yeah, I enjoyed playing them as well. I'll maybe try them out again at some point, but lovely to see both of them on the table for the new edition, and some more examples of reactions in that game as well. So hope you all enjoyed that. But until next time, guys, I think we'll leave it there for that one. From me and Al, as always, happy wargaming, guys.